morning, people. I just landed in your town.
Welcome back to the podcast. I thought Star Wars was a documentary.
Hashtag just saying.
While I try to figure out if Alderaan is still in the galaxy, be sure to like, share, and subscribe.
It's everywhere now.
Oh, it's over there.
It's
It's
here,
over there. It's over
there.
there. Yep. You can watch the first 40 on the YouTubes. Listen where streaming things stream. Check out the pre-show banter on the
Tack.
Tack.
All right.
And that's
Patty
me.
whack. Tic-tac,
That's
patty
me sorted. I have
Yes.
not one, but two separate gym stories.
Oh.
Perhaps three, I think. Three.
Any of them have to do with that guy?
Question, where are we?
Oh, this is just some sort of like dilapidated.
Oh, that was like a...
I wanted a picture that matched my soul.
It's not dark enough, Tara. I'm kidding.
It's not.
I'm
It's
kidding.
not pitch black enough.
I was like, it looks familiar, but like, I don't know.
It looks abandoned. And you know what? This is the inside of that factory that collapsed in Whitman the other day.
There's a nice chair in between you guys.
I asked, a little creepy chair. I asked Jay about that
Oh, a couch behind you.
because Joe
So you sit on the couch.
Joe sent me a news story
Oh, yeah.
that a building in Whitman, an abandoned building in Whitman, collapsed
Yep.
in on itself.
I'm glad we weren't in it.
Brick building. Yeah.
And I didn't recognize it, so I said, "Where the heck is that?" And he
Used
said,
to be
it's...
like a shoe
Oh,
factory.
really? I see. It's
Back
near
in
the
like the 1800s or something. I don't know.
it's near the train station. So I said, "Ooh, I wonder if Jay has seen it." So I asked Jay. I said, "Do you ever go to the Whitman train?" And he goes, "Yeah, sometimes." I said, "You ever see this building?" And I showed him, and he goes, "Oh." He goes, "I thought that was still an active factory."
I think it still is.
I said, "Not anymore.
Well,
It's
that
not.
part.
Not anymore. It's not." So
The town's famous now. Put us on the map.
you don't want to get on the map that way. Now
You?
this is one of
Yes.
those times that I question whether or not I should tell the story,
Okay.
because I don't want anybody to think that I'm unethical, shall we say.
Well, too late now.
But
She's not.
before I get into the story, I need to tell you that I'm not being malicious, and I'm definitely not making fun of anyone.
Okay.
So now that we have that, let's move on. Don't at me.
Disclaimer.
Don't at me. I'm not
Spoiler
making fun
alert,
of anyone.
Tara is already sorry.
This actually was I'm already sorry. That's the thing. Right off the jump, I'm sorry.
Proceed.
It made me laugh, and I thought it would be a funny thing to tell people.
It happened this week?
So yeah, it happened today.
Oh, damn, that's fresh.
So I went to the gym today,
Okay.
and I go on my lunch break.
Okay.
So now I go to the Y.
Why?
Why? Because I hate myself is why I go to the Y. So I'm at the Y. Now, there was a...
Construction worker, a policeman.
I know. The Native American. And, so there was a plethora, shall we say,
Okay.
of special needs people.
Okay.
All right.
Now, I walk the indoor track.
Okay. Was that guy there with the basketball game?
What?
Yeah!
No. Oh, no. Basketball guy wasn't there today.
No basketball.
I haven't seen him since.
Wow.
I'm a little sad.
I think you drove him out.
He was a highlight. But I got to tell you, so I was walking the indoor track, and
How
a
big's
few,
the track?
if you go around it 10 times, it's a mile. So you got to go. So
That big.
there were a few folk walking with me.
Okay.
Now, there was this one particular individual, and every time he walked by, now I had earbuds in because I need to distract myself from the pain.
What are you listening to?
You know what? My first week doing it, I was listening to Christmas music.
Wow.
I'm like walking track of Jingle Bells. Today I had my Spotify up. I was just doing random music. But I don't have it too loud just in case something happens and I need to be aware of it.
Right.
So, but every time
On
he
your right, on your left.
yeah, but every time he walked by me, he did this. He'd go, "How are you?" And that was how he did it. He put the emphasis on R.
Is he a pirate?
I don't know, but he went by, the
Arr.
first time he did it. He walked by me and did that, and I was like,
That's
"Fine."
the title. How are?
And I was like, "I'm fine, bud." And he's like, "Okay," and he kept walking. The next time he passed me,
10 times.
the next time he passed me, he goes, "How are you now?" And I was like, "I'm still fine."
Very friendly fella.
I was at the gym for a half an hour. This guy did this every time he passed me. And
How many times does it take to walk around the track?
For me, 2 or 3 minutes because with my back,
So every minute.
I'm not. I'll say every 5 minutes.
Was he power walking? Like,
Well, he was walking faster than me. He was like, pew. So
strutting.
I would say like roughly every 5 minutes he walked by, and then and then he would. There was a couple that I can't replicate it, but he kind of like leaned his head back and went like this, and he's like, "How are you?" And I was like, "I'm still fine."
Wow.
He like leaned his head back into the side. I was like, "Still fine, pal."
That's what we need more. Friendly people in this world.
You know.
Yes.
I mean, I appreciated he was checking in. I said,
Checking.
I thought, well, I mean, I was doing it. I was thinking to myself, I was like, maybe I don't look good. Like, maybe I look like I'm not. Granted, I probably look like I'm not having a good time. And I forgot my lidocaine spray, so I was grumpy as shit. And he kept walking. Every time he walked by, "How are you?" I'm like, "I'm fine."
I'm fine.
I'm fine.
Thank you.
Someone must have been recording this. Like,
I'm just
Look at this
trekking
guy.
along.
yeah.
I'm just trekking along. That's me.
Now, how many laps did you do?
I do. Today I really had to push myself to do it, but I try to do at least 5 laps.
Nice.
I only have so much time,
Right.
so I go and then I come back and I clean up myself,
Right.
and then I go back to work.
Now, how long is the drive there?
Maybe 5 minutes.
Oh.
Yeah, it's right up the street.
Sweet. You get an hour lunch, so.
I do, so I can get it in and
You
get.
get an hour lunch, Sean?
Yep.
Man. I'm the only one.
So
I only get half an hour. And I get interrupted during my half an hour.
people bother you on your lunch?
Yeah, I hate that.
Oh, you know what? I worked retail for a long time, and people would poke their head in the break room and go, "Are you busy?" I said, "Yes, I am. Avoiding you, actually."
Remember the bad Santa? He's like, "I'm on my lunch break."
If
Like,
I mean,
damn, Santa.
or you could just be like, "Hey, give me like 2-3 minutes. I'll
Hey,
be
give
right
me half
with
an
you."
hour because that's what I get. Because that's all I fucking get.
Now,
Yes.
if you interrupt your lunch break and go and help said individual, do you
I hate that too.
does it subtract from your lunchtime, or can you add the time that you've spent onto your lunch?
It just adds to my aggravation.
Oh, okay.
But I set a timer on my phone so I can punch back in. You know.
Oh, because you're
like,
off the clock.
It's like it won't let you punch in like early. Like it says
Oh.
too soon. Like so.
Oh,
Too late.
That's a-
Too late.
Yeah.
that's a
And I don't
bummer.
want to be late, so I'll lose time. So
You're late.
I set a time 29 minutes and I punch back in.
Okay, that sucks.
I eat. That's it.
Well,
Damn
That's-
punches.
Oh well.
I'm sorry.
Anyway, so how are you?
How are you? It's just, I thought that was. I said, that's
Did you get his name?
that's not the right word to put the emphasis on. I can see like, how are you? Or how are you? But he emphasized R. It was like, how are you?
Maybe emphasize the whole thing.
I don't know.
Well then, that's a nice fella.
He was very, he was
got
very
his name.
friendly. He couldn't wait to say hi to me.
Give him a
How
shout out.
are
Hey,
you? Yeah.
Ricky. I don't know.
I didn't get his name. I didn't get his name, and nobody was yelling for him, so I don't know.
Nice. That's your one Jim story.
Yeah, that's the one. That's one
Oh, yeah,
Jim
two.
story. Well,
Just save
okay.
it for later. Put a pin in it.
No, well, I mean, we can.
Go down the table. Sean?
Yeah. How are you?
I'm good. How are you? I'm doing better. I still
Yeah.
got a little bit of my cough.
Yeah, me too.
Just trying to get back onto my regular sleep schedule
Yeah.
compared to the one I had when I was sick.
All right.
Ended up taking like 6 naps an evening or whatever. And,
6 now.
well, just being sarcastic, but you know,
Healthy amount of naps.
starting to watch something and I doze off for like 2-3 hours and I'm awake for like 4, or sometimes I'll doze off for like 20 minutes, be awake for another 35, and then I'll doze off again for like another hour. So now I'm
Old
still,
age.
yeah, like I'm still dozing off watching videos before I go to bed now this week.
Yeah.
You get woken up by the loud commercial.
But
Call now.
Yeah.
Supplies are running out.
then again, I am falling asleep to watching haunted videos of this guy Jasco.
Oh, damn.
He going into really, really haunted houses and stuff.
Oh.
I showed her a couple of his videos.
That guy. That guy.
He seems cool, but he doesn't notice shit going on around him.
I think either he's really oblivious or there's something else going on.
I think he's oblivious. I watched one last night. A chandelier was rocking right in front of him, like right here. And he didn't even notice.
Wow.
He did notice this huge old antique vase that was thrown off the counter twice by the spirit. He noticed that. But as another test, him and his friend put up a like a sheet or cloth over this big mirror on the back wall that the malicious spirit likes to
Malicious.
rip it off, which it did twice. Second time, he didn't even notice it was off. I noticed it right away.
Comment below. Hey, I noticed that.
But
Wow.
there's so much that it's amazing what goes on in these places that he goes to. We were trying. I showed her some of the videos, and we were trying to figure out how would we be if we were in that place. Would we be noping the hell out?
See ya.
It depends. It depends on what's happening. I draw
Door
the line.
slamming.
They do.
A door slam doesn't bother me because it's like,
I'm busy.
well, I mean, you could chalk that up to like a crosswind or air or something. I would draw the line at like being pushed. Like if something.
One of them I saw
You got a
last night, he got
problem, huh?
scratched.
Yeah, I don't know.
He got scratched on the back of his neck, and there's 3 going that way, 3 going that way.
Yeah,
Tic-tac-toe.
I'm not tic tac. I'm not having that. I'm not having that. No, thank you.
He was by himself in this little like attic little type room.
Or something being thrown at me,
Mm.
like no, no.
It's just rude.
Isn't it though? It's like, well,
Tell us your name.
you were probably a jerk in real life too. Throwing
Yes.
stuff at people. It's not right.
Nope.
Yeah.
So besides watching those videos, nothing really going on with me.
No. Well, then.
Same old shit.
Sorry.
We're all caught up.
The only good thing, the good thing that's going on is things are getting better with my mom.
Yay.
Oh, good.
She doesn't have her back. She doesn't have much of her back
Soft
pains.
eyes.
She doesn't have much of her back pains anymore. She seems to be doing better.
Yeah.
She can sit up on the side of the bed on her own.
Oh, good.
Awesome.
Right now, she's at her rehab place, her rehab hospital. So hopefully, we get better from here, and then she can finally go back home after 2.5 months.
Damn.
Mm. You getting ready to move?
Yep. I'll be
That'll
moving.
save you some money.
That would save me a lot of money. There's a lot of bills that's going to be canceled out when I move in.
You
Starting
just
with-
got cable.
Yeah. That'll be the when I finally get out and move in there.
Yeah.
That'll be the title for that upcoming episode. So when I got it, that's the title of that episode. Sean got Wi-Fi.
You can just transfer to her house, right? Same town.
They have a whole cable plan or something going on there. So
Oh, there you go.
I can just chip in for it. But
There you go. Put some down. Got a New Year's Eve story.
what?
It's not New Year's Eve.
I know.
Wow.
I was going to tell last week, but I forgot. There was a woman who gave birth to twins on New Year's Eve. But one was born before midnight, one was born after midnight.
Mm.
So one was born in 2023, one was born in 2024.
That sucks.
Yeah.
You know that other sibling is always going to be like, I'm older than you.
Yep. I'm a whole year older than you.
I know.
They don't have to share a day. They each have their
That's
own
true.
day now.
That's true. Although, you know what? They'd be a combined party.
Well, the party, yeah, you combine it.
We'll
but
combine it.
You know you'd combine the party.
It's going to be one like, no, I want my own.
Yeah.
Yeah. Patriots
Mm.
played their final game and lost. No
Got-
surprise.
New head coach.
Really? Who was it?
Jared, somebody Mayo. He used to be a player. I know. On
Hold
wheat.
on. Hold the mayo.
He used to be a player. He used to play for them.
So Belichick is retired, or is he on another team?
I have no idea if he's looking to go anywhere else.
I thought he was retiring, but I also think I heard someone say at work today that he might be looking at the San Diego Chargers.
Really?
I don't know if he's going there to coach or.
They're just hanging out in the locker room.
Hey, what's up?
They only won 4 games this whole year.
It's not the Pats we used to have.
Oh, you guys are so spoiled.
Yes, we
Oh,
are.
Talk to a Giants fan. A Giants fan will tell you.
Yeah.
We've had seasons we've gone like 0-8.
Yeah.
It's like, okay.
You'll be happy with your 4 wins.
I know.
We got none.
And the Giants won their last game of the season. I said,
Yeah.
how? Why against the Eagles, no less? I said, why haven't you been playing like this all season?
So are they in the playoffs?
God no.
God, no.
No.
Wah, wah.
Yeah, yeah.
Well, maybe next year.
You know what?
Roll it.
That is the
Sorry.
It's all right.
that's the mantra. Just wait till next year.
Got some WWE stories for you.
Oh gosh.
Cody Rhodes. You know who Cody Rhodes is?
I believe I do, yeah.
All right. Well, he's Goldust's brother.
And Dustin Rhodes,
Okay.
Dusty Rhodes' son.
That's right. He was at a show, and a guy had a sign that said, "Cody, be the best man at my wedding." And he said yes. So in March 24th, he's going to be the best man at a guy who he's never met's wedding. I'm like, what if
So-
what if
If
it's
he,
the
if he
same
is going to
day?
do it, that's really cool of him.
Like, what if it's the same day as like you're contracted to be at an event? You know, you don't break contract with WWE.
Better hope there's not. You can get there and get.
Yeah, do both. You know, like
Yeah.
the wedding in the morning and the show at night.
That's what planes are for.
So
If he
pretty
does
cool,
do
though.
it, that'd be awesome.
yeah, I mean,
Pro Wrestler says
you're a little
yes.
kid looking at your parents with like, is that Cody Rhodes? WWE Hall of Famer Cody Rhodes? Yes, it is. I think he's going for the title against Roman Reigns. I don't know.
I'll just agree with you.
Does
I
he
know.
fight?
I know.
Politely
that
not.
Roman's the champ, and who else is the champ? The other guy from friggin' the Shield. Not Dean Ambrose, the other dude.
Seth,
Seth Rollins.
yes.
He's the champ too. But I don't know which.
I almost said Michael Chiklis. Michael Chiklis from The Shield.
The Shield, yeah. Which one was-
not that Shield.
Phil Coulson. Phil Coulson from Shield. Oh.
Also WWE. Saw an interview with Undertaker, and they asked him, "What was your most memorable tombstone?" Guess what he said?
Stone Cold.
Nope.
Hogan.
Nope. Mark Henry. Because you didn't know if you could lift him.
Oh,
Damn.
well,
So,
he's a big boy,
he
so.
is.
I said Hogan because within his first year in WWF, he beat him for the title. But he also had a little help from Ric Flair that night, too.
So, yeah.
Outside interference shit.
Oh,
He does a lot more interviews now. Like before, he never did interviews because his persona. But now he goes and does like meet and greets and does podcasts and shit.
Oh, when you're retired.
Yeah,
Keep
what
busy.
else you gonna do?
can't be the mayor of freaking Knoxville.
What else you gonna do?
'Cause that's Kane,
Glenn Jacobs.
Glenn Jacobs. That's right. Let's see, Willem Dafoe.
Oh, he got a star.
He's got a star in the Hall of Walk of Fame.
Yep.
We'll cheer for him.
He's a. Oh. Well. Ah!
He was the Green Goblin for us.
He plays a weird guy in everything.
He was in briefly in Aquaman.
Was he?
And
Uh,
he was in the thing with John Wick. He was in John Wick briefly.
he was in that Spider-Man movie as the Goblin guy. Because it did that whole multiverse thing.
Yep.
Yeah.
I actually enjoyed that.
What? That Spider-Man?
Yeah.
Oh, you watched it?
Really good.
That's very good.
I thought it was very interesting to have them all together in the same movie.
Yeah.
And have the other characters together.
Prove you're Spider-Man. He hangs from the ceiling. That's not good enough. I mean, that's not good enough.
Mom wanted him to
How many
get
other people can do this?
clean that little area on the
Get
ceiling.
the
in
cobwebs
corner.
over there. Thanks.
Not enough Doctor Strange in there for me, but that's okay.
Yeah.
He got his own movie. It's
He
fine.
did.
It's fine.
fine.
It's fine. Speaking of which,
Which?
I was at the gym
Which?
Okay.
on Wednesday. This is another gym story.
All right.
Is this the other one, or you got a third one?
This is 2 of 3.
so there's a third one now.
Yeah, there's a third one.
Cool.
So the third one's very short, but this one, I was in the gym Wednesday, and apparently it was AARP day.
Well, I should have been there.
We all should have been there. I was there actually, so it was definitely
With their
AARP day.
canes and their walkers.
So
Wait
I
for
mean,
me.
it was plenty of elderly-ish people.
Plethora of.
No, plethoras. There's a plethora. So I was walking the thing, and I was kind of looking down, and I was like, it was. I'm not saying that it was entertaining, but it was like, oh, look at him go. There was this one old guy, and he kind of reminded me of like Dabney Coleman.
Really?
Yeah, and he was bald.
Cloak and dagger.
Yeah, Cloak and Dagger, Dabney Coleman. And he
I just love that.
he had on shorts that left nothing to the imagination. It was like he said, "These are from the 50s. I'm gonna wear them anyway. They must be back in style." So he was working out on the machine, and I kept kind of like, Jesus.
What machine?
You know what? It was just a you basically just sit there and you push you push, and it's just
Giving birth?
no, you just push with your
Push.
legs, and there's weight attached to it, so you're just pushing,
Oh, okay.
just working your legs. He was just working his legs.
Okay. Leg day.
So it was his leg day.
Wednesday's leg day.
You never skip leg day. So I was working the thing. I was walking the track.
Yeah.
And at one point, like, I looked down, and he had just gotten off the machine, and he's standing there, hands on his hips, and he was like, oh. I was like,
Glad that's over.
like, I felt that. I was like, oh, I feel it. And he looked, in an instant, and this is totally true, he looks up at me, and I'm looking down at him, and we make eye contact for a second, right? So I was like, this is awkward. So in a minute, I gave him like the thumbs up,
Yeah.
right?
And he said,
He's
"How
like-
are you?"
Yeah. So I'm looking down at him. I'm like, thumbs up, buddy. And he looks up at me and he goes, and I was like, he gave me the thumbs up.
Yeah.
It was so funny. And it felt like when you were a little kid and you were in a like on the bus and you do the thing
Yeah.
for
I
the
knew you were going.
you do the horn motion for the truck drivers and they're like "Nyeh, nyeh," and they do it and you're like yes.
High five your friend.
Yeah. I said this was encouragement from a stranger I didn't know I needed, but it was fantastic. He was like, "Yeah," and I was
You're like,
"Yes!
one more lap. Come on.
I gotta push through."
One more rep.
Dabney Coleman says I can do it. I have to do it for Dabney. We're doing it. By the way, that is probably a Hollywood reference that 3 people got. I don't even care. Dabney Coleman. He was a 9 to 5 as well.
Was he?
Yeah, he played the boss. It was funny.
The boss.
He played the boss.
Well then.
I might as well get the other Jim story out of the way.
Go for
so it was
We got time.
I don't know if it was Wednesday or earlier in the week, but I
Some
park
point.
and I'm walking across the parking lot and there's a guy, he's maybe like, he's a little bit ahead of me.
All right.
And he's got a backpack on. Like everybody trudges into the gym. We're all just like, fucking why are we here? So he
Damn
gets
resolutions.
he gets to the door and he sees that I'm behind him. So he stands there and he holds the door. So now I'm doing like the hurry up jog. I'm like, okay. And he looks at me and he goes, "Hey, stop it." And I was like, and he goes, "You don't have to hurry for me." And I went, "All
I'll
right."
just close the door on you.
And he goes, "Do you think I'm in a hurry to get in here?" And I started laughing and I was like, "I got to be honest with you, buddy. I'm not in a hurry either." I was like, "I was only hurrying because you were holding the door." And he goes, "Don't you hurry." And I went, "All right. Guess I'm just
They're
walking
open
in."
all day.
Yeah.
You're
Like, do you-
I gotta hurry because I got time to go to lunch.
Yeah. Like, do you hurry if somebody holds the door? Do you do the pump around? Like, oh, okay.
Sometimes.
I'll walk a little faster.
Yeah.
I do like
I'm not gonna run. I don't run anymore. You guys hear my knees?
I wanted to tell him that. I'm Belgian. We don't run. We're not a running people.
nope.
Not even barely a brisk walk. Just we'll get there. You wait.
I'll put a little pep in the step, but
I got a little pep in my step today. Oh
I'm not running.
no. I mean, I did it to be polite, but he instantly shot that shit right down. He was
Bam.
like, "Don't you do that." I was like, "Okay, we'll both be late then. I'm fine with it."
Wow.
Yeah, it's all right.
Seth MacFarlane.
Uh-oh.
I know where you're going with this.
Oh, I
Do ya?
don't.
Yep.
I don't think you do.
This is new
He's
news.
producing an animated version of Good Times.
No, I
Ew.
don't. No, that was totally wrong.
Good times like JJ Dynamite.
Yeah.
Really?
Dynamite!
Why?
I don't know. He needs money, I guess.
I thought you were gonna say about the new TV series for Ted.
Oh, yeah, they have that too. Yeah.
Oh, they did.
I know he's doing that.
And he's like, I'm producing an animated series of Good Times. I'm like,
Why?
I don't know. As if there's enough going on there.
Well, he doesn't have. I think they canceled the Orville show.
He's got Family Guy. He's got American Dad.
I can't
He's
believe
got
he's
the
still
Ted
doing
thing.
those.
He's got I don't know what's other shit.
I don't think he.
What
I
season's
think.
Family Guy now? Like 38?
I don't know.
Shit.
I know. It's like they're all
Not as
trying
fun
to.
as it used to be.
They're all trying to white knuckle it to try to pass The Simpsons. It's like that thing's been on for 35 years. You'll never get by there.
Nope.
He's trying.
Simpsons did it.
Simpsons did it.
We predicted everything. Did you?
Yes, they did. Going through my stuff.
So, I watched all 5 episodes of Echo.
And how do you feel about it?
It was
Plus.
really. It was actually.
Plus.
What?
Oh, I'm sorry.
It was actually
Actually,
really good. I liked it.
Did you?
It's
Now she is blind?
She's deaf.
She's
What?
deaf.
So there's a lot of subtitles in the show. Because she speaks with...
Oh, my dad could
She-
watch and know everything that's happening because he can't hear anything.
A new show for you, Dad.
She uses sign language and they do subtitles, but... So it takes place like right after the Hawkeye series. If you
Okay.
didn't see that.
I have not seen the Hawkeye
Well,
series now.
Spoiler alert, like at the end of that, she shoots Kingpin in the face. And
Okay.
then she leaves New York because she's on.
I gotta get out of here.
She's on the run because
Yeah.
they all want her dead because she killed the boss. But she goes back home to Oklahoma, and then trouble follows her there. So
Trouble will follow you in
trouble will
Oklahoma.
follow you. So it's good though.
Okay.
One of the characters' name is Biscuits. Her cousin Biscuit.
That woman, the biscuit.
Is this a country bumpkin kind of character?
kinda.
Yeah.
Biscuits.
I reckon so.
Yeah. I'm a fixin' to get it done. Yeah,
Good
you,
Get her done.
you fix it all right.
I recommend seeing it. I feel
Really?
like, Vincent's in it. DeForno.
trying to-
Is that how you pronounce his name? DeForno?
D'Onofrio.
D'Onofrio. Sorry.
Yeah.
Vincent D'Onofrio's in it. And Charlie Cox.
Hey.
Yeah.
I'm desperately trying to remember what I watched this week. I don't think it was anything new. I think I went to just some old. I
Did you?
in between working like 10-hour days and then
Going to the gym.
going to the gym, and my sleep timing has also been fucked this week.
Oh,
I've gotten like 1 or 2 hours a night, and I'm like, ugh.
damn.
Yeah. So it's just been a very like dragging week. I am limping to the weekend is what I'm doing.
Yeah.
Oh, and then they're doing maintenance on the system tomorrow. So anybody who volunteered to work Saturday can't.
Oh.
And then my boss sent
Will they
out a
still
thing.
get paid?
No. Then my boss sent out a thing like we desperately need people to work this weekend.
Sure they do.
So I wrote her a
Like, how?
like I will give you an idea of how buried we are. Today is Friday. We're
Correct.
recording this on Friday. I just started doing Tuesday's work.
Damn.
That's how backlogged we are.
Oh, shit.
And I wrote her a quick thing, and I said, "Listen," I said, "I promise nothing." I said, "But I might be able to log on for a couple hours Sunday morning."
Don't jump on
And
my
that's-
back, but I might.
That's all I could do. I said,
Now is it time and a half on Sunday?
no, it would just be regular, like, OT time. And I said, if I don't make Sunday, I will log on super early on Monday.
What's
Said
super?
if.
I know. Well, I mean, I hate to promise stuff. And Jay, the thing is that I had originally thought about signing on for a couple hours Saturday till they told me the system was going to be down. Because Jay is doing some sort of ham radio test
Right.
for some new license on Saturday. So he is incommunicado for an hour or two Saturday afternoon.
All right.
So I thought, oh, while he's doing that, maybe I'll log on and work for a couple hours. Might as well get paid if I'm just going to be sitting around anyway.
Right.
And then they were like, no, can't. We want Sunday instead. I was like, oh,
And you got to work Monday.
of course I'll be working Monday.
The banks won't be open. No school.
Well, I'm actually hoping that other companies will have the day off so that we won't get any requests coming in on Monday. And maybe can catch
You can-
up.
Yeah.
Why is it backed up? Was there like an open enrollment?
Yeah, it's open enrollment time. From usually it starts the end of October, early November, and carries through January. And it sucks.
When's the last day of open enrollment? February 1st.
You have until usually a certain time in November to get your ducks in a row for the open enrollment, and
Quack,
it has to be processed within a certain time
quack.
frame, which is why they're in a tizzy. because it's not a company rule. It is actually a DOI, Department of Insurance rule, that we have to have it processed within a certain
Not a
amount of time.
DUI.
No, DOI. And
If it's
we
not?
can actually be penalized if it's not. So they're like,
What did you do, Ray?
I thought that was a record scratch.
That was even better.
I'm all screwed up now. That was like,
what did you do, Ray? I didn't do nothing.
fucking Ray.
I didn't do
Eddie.
nothing.
That was awesome.
I was like,
Oh,
oh, Orange, that's the record scratch. No, it's not.
it is not the record scratch.
Oh, well.
Explain how.
Well, when you change the pages on the freaking thing.
I already told you. So, yeah.
Does Jay have Monday off?
No. He has to work.
Okay.
I get the February one, the President's Day. I'll get that
Yeah,
one.
but are you on vacation in February? Mm-mm. When's your vacation?
May.
Oh.
Yeah. But I have
That's when that's when the weather gets better.
I have a shit ton of time. So I don't know. I was like, maybe when we're caught up, I might start to give myself some long weekends. Because
Tell
I,
them not to
Friday and
bother
a
you.
Monday and a 4-day weekend.
I'm carrying over 68 hours.
Damn.
And then
That's a lot of Fridays.
I'm going to have to check the system because it should have updated already, but I should have all my PTO for this year. So I'll have the 68 hours on top of my regular 3 weeks. So I'll have like 5 weeks.
Damn.
Yeah.
Take a whole month.
Would that I could. I don't think they would let me do that. That's the thing. It's like they give you all this time, and then you put in for the time, and they're like, we really don't want you
We
to do that.
need you
Yeah.
right now.
It's like when companies give you sick time by law, but God forbid you call in sick because they don't want you to.
Assholes.
It's like, oh, no. We don't want you to call in sick. Like, I'm sorry.
Can you still come in,
I had
please?
Every day's your day off when you call out.
I had a boss who did that. Like, I would call in, like, sick, and then she would be like, do you think you could just come in and we work half a day? And if you relented and actually went in for half the day and then said, all right, well, I'm going to go home and die.
Finish throwing up.
She would look at you and go, well, you made it half the day. Can't you make it the rest of the day?
Suck it, you're
It's
ready.
like, woman,
I'm
You
like,
work on
no.
your day off.
I could talk. I could talk mad shit because this company doesn't even exist anymore. But she would, she was like rumored to be kind of a cokehead, and like one day somebody had brought in like donuts and stuff, so she ate a couple of like the mini powdered donuts. So she had the powdered. You can't escape. You can't escape the powdered donut dust.
Right.
So she had all that. So she came like running down the thing once, and I was like, sorry. And then I look over at a coworker and I went, wow, Cindy went crazy in her office, huh? I was like, pressure's getting to her. So she didn't even bother to do the dust off.
Scarface.
Raise the
I know. She was in her office like Scarface. Just,
to my left breast. Wow. So aside from working on Sunday, what else you doing this weekend?
Remember, she's limited.
I'm not limited. Last week, I got done the two things.
Grocery shopping?
I have a medication that I have to inject.
Right.
So I had to bring they call it a sharps container, to the fire department
Yeah.
per the town health department.
How'd that go?
It actually was pretty easy. They had a big bin thing in the front, and you just like, phew, throw it in the bin and you walk away.
Crackheads are like, ooh, what's that?
You didn't stick around and see if you can slide down the pole. And
Nah, I was going to
have a
ask.
Ghostbusters moment.
I was going to be like, if I set something on fire, can I watch you guys slide on the pole?
It's a call.
And then now Saturday was the day before a big, what everybody thought was going to be a big snowstorm. It was kind of a bit of a
lame.
letdown. Bit of a letdown.
It was lame.
I'm fine with it.
Oh, I'm not really
Other
complaining.
places got worse than us. But
But I had to go to the grocery store, not because of the storm, just because I couldn't have I couldn't get there during the week because I was
Right.
too busy,
And you were hungry.
and we needed stuff.
You need food.
I need stuff. So we went to the market, and I cannot tell you,
This little tower went to the market.
like, if you go to a market the day before a storm, in seconds you will lose your faith in humanity. Because I was sitting there going, everybody sucks, and I hate you all.
I look both ways and cross on a one-way street. That's how much faith I have.
I was like,
damn.
you can't be serious.
You
this
serious,
is-
Clark?
Yeah. Like, oh, all you people suck.
You do.
Yeah.
It was like a light dusting with like rain.
We got
In my
I got, in this area, I got rain until about 2:30.
Yeah.
And then it started snowing. And I was like, that sucks. And I went to the Sunday fiesta anyway.
Fiesta.
And I ended up leaving. I ended up leaving a few minutes early from there because I was like, it's going to take me double the time to get home.
Right.
And it did. But, I mean, it's fine. I turned on the all-wheel drive, just boop.
You can turn it off?
Yeah.
Really? I didn't know that.
Yeah, there's a little button I
I
can.
didn't know that. No. I
Turn
thought
it
all
off and
Subarus were all-wheel drive all the time.
I can. No, well, I can turn it off.
Oh.
When I turn it off, I save gas.
Oh, so you have a 4x4 technically.
I don't know.
When you're driving right now, it's two-wheel drive.
Listen, all I know is I can shut it off, and when the fucking thing kicks in, a special light comes on of a car skidding all over the place. I'm like, there it goes. So I was driving Sunday, watching the little light flash. Like, there it goes.
Well then, I didn't know
Mm-hmm.
that. I learned something new. I thought Subaru all-wheel drive meant it's all-wheel drive all the time. I didn't know you could shut it off. Nice. That's cool.
I don't know. Maybe it's
That's convenient.
perhaps it's different in the crosstrack. I don't know, but
Maybe.
still haven't got those tires yet. Saving up, doing that, working Sundays so I can buy some
Some OT.
tires.
Yeah. But you got those sneakers though.
Yes, I did.
Have you worn them yet?
Well, twice.
Oh, okay.
I coated them with sneaker cleaner like 4 or 5 times because I'm like, I'm not having these puppies get ruined.
Nope.
No, sir.
Those in the museum.
I actually have a second pair that's still in the box.
I know. Open the sounds for your sneakers.
Yeah.
All right.
So, did we have a winner?
Yes, we did. Congratulations again to Yvonne.
Oh!
She's kicking ass.
She got Pulp Fiction.
Keeps us
I had
up.
to make sure we were on the proper page before I hit the button. You serious?
What do you
Clark?
do, Ray?
I owe her another gift card.
Keeps
So
us
this
up.
week's quote is worth 1 gift card.
Oh,
Dunkin'
and
Donuts. You name the movie on the video. If you're correct the first, you win. Pretty easy.
Ta-da.
I think so.
Are you ready?
I hope
Wait.
so.
So, you boys are from Arkansas. I've been through there. Little Rock's a fine town. Comment
That,
below.
Oh.
actually, that sounds familiar to me.
Okay.
Good movie.
Well, guess what? That's not the right one.
Damn.
Well, he was right. Thank God it's Friday.
I know. So thank you so much for joining us. We will see you next time. Before I send it down the table, here's your fun fact of the week. Finland is the strictest country in the world in terms of driving lessons. There are lessons required regarding car maintenance and driving in icing conditions, with learners requiring a test in the summer and another in the winter.
Wow, we should
2
have that.
tests.
We should have that. Damn.
We should.
Have a great long weekend.
Have a good everything.